Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and this is a quick update on the Izyum front. So this is Izyum city. The entire area here is the Izyum front. So at the Izyum front, there's, according to the Russian Defense Ministry mapping, we finally have some update in terms of what is the front line actually is, especially here over at the western side of Izyum. So I can confirm that Zaliman is actually not under Russian control, so is Nortsivka is actually not under Russian control, which means that the Russian lines is actually all on the other side of the Prydonetske river. They are actually holding positions all along the river, following all the river here all the way until Ivanivka before they actually have this huge control over large part of this forest west of Izyum. So this actually puts control over Ivanivka, and they actually seize control of Nortsivka and Zaliman to the Ukrainian side. So the map is currently updated as such. And interestingly is that because of this huge area that they claim control, they also claim control over Spivakivka, Prydonetske, as well as Zavody, which was previously mentioned to be captured by the Ukrainian forces. And for the first time, we have confirmation that Snizhkivka is under Russian control. This town has been so-called listed as not captured by the Russian forces for a very, very long time, because there was never mention about this town until this mapping shows that it's firmly under Russian control. So the Ukrainian lines, I don't think is inside the forest. They are probably still behind the river. They definitely have some positions inside here, but we can't be sure. So because since the Ukrainian Defense Ministry will not release any mapping, we're going to leave this as such based on the latest information that we have. So before I go down further, there is fighting reported at Kurulka. According to the Ukraine Defense Ministry, the Russians actually went on an offensive against Kurulka after an airstrike. However, the offensive didn't seem to have worked out. So that's all. So this part I have already reported in the Kharkiv update, so you can actually watch the Kharkiv update for that. Further south, interestingly, the Russian map actually shows firm control over Velyka Komyshuvkha. The front line is actually drew all the way to this junction, this three-way junction here at Kurulka. So at this area here, and which means Velyka Komyshuvkha is actually firmly under Russian control. And interestingly, the way how they drew it also shows that they have a control over Dmytrivka, Virnopillya, Dibrovne, as well as Kurulka. And the front line actually also also shows that they have control over large part of this forest area, all the way until this line, and stretches all the way just north of Ivanivka, all the way to the south of this Y junction here, south of Bohorodychne, which means that they actually also hold control over Dolyna as well as Krasnopillya. However, in their mapping, they do not show control over this entire forested area on this hilly mountain area. So this area is still under either no one control or Ukrainian control. As I mentioned here, the Russian MoD do not claim control over the forest hill area here. And over here on the northern side of Bohorodychne, the Russian lines continue north of the river. As I mentioned, they seems to control mostly according to the river line, all the way to Sviatohursk. So which means that Bohorodychne no longer is a kind of conflicted, is actually firmly under Ukrainian control, which then corroborates with this rival report previously mentioned about the Ukrainian forces crossing the river to try to move up north, and then they got defeated. So this actually verified that. The maps are not especially clear around this area, but it does seems to be the case that Prydonetske as well as Zavody is actually still under Ukrainian control, which is actually more or less accurate. If not, I can actually show you. Not sure if you can see it. No, not this one. Let's find another one. Oh, easy, this one. So this one is a 19th of July mapping. Oh, this is horrible. I don't think you can see anything here. Neither is this one. Let's find another map. Anyway, as you can see, it's really hard to find. So it's somewhere around here. So anyway, just trust me. Trust me, bro. And this is the situation here. Otherwise, I will actually update you if there's any changes. So which then actually push the front line actually very close to Pashkove, Nova Dmytrivka, and Krasnopillya. And interestingly, previously mentioned Ukrainian positions are really just on this line. Very interesting. It was just on this line. So, and then it all the way reaches this Ukrainian position just off a Krasnizhkivka, which actually corroborates with the front line. I don't know why is it so accurate. It's very weird. And interestingly, also on the eastern side of Sloviansk, east of Ryhorodok, over across the river, the Russian map actually do not claim control over Stary Karavan, Rusivka, Dibrovne, as well as Ozone. So it's interesting. They actually claim control only up to Liman or Krasny Liman or Crispy Lemon. And so I put it to question mark because it is very unlikely that they have no control over these few towns that is just by the river. It only make strategic sense or tactical sense that the Russians actually hold control over all these towns. So, but it could be a sense that they did not hold firm position. That means they did not position troops or defensive position around this area after capture. They maybe only left some reconnaissance to hold position here to report on any Ukrainian incursions. Their defensive position is probably along the road. So this might be the situation here over just south of Liman or Crispy Lemon. Otherwise, this is the update from the Izyum front, and there is a Sukhoi 25 shot down over Kramatorsk by Russian fighters. So anyway, this is the update, and yes, and I'll see you in the next update.